Good afternoon, Puck colleagues from all over the world. I'm here today at Trackside with Carina Pinto, and today we're going to give you a quick overview of blast spraying, and then more importantly, we're going to give you a walk around of our Smart Apply intelligent spray system. So a little bit about blast spraying first. Blast spraying is traditionally done in orchard and vineyard crops, so think almonds, pecans, pistachios, citrus products, as well as grapes that you consume at the table or even for wine. The way blast spraying works, here we have a 500-gallon turbo mist sprayer. Traditionally, growers will pull this sprayer with any type of tractor, so that can be a green tractor, a red tractor, blue tractor. We obviously prefer green. This sprayer, though, will be pulled down the row in an orchard or vineyard, and it will spray chemical out the back nozzles all throughout that row. So if you're driving through the row, that chemical is going to go above the trees, below the trees, in between the trees, and adding a lot of cost to an operation that is really adding no value, though, for the crop itself. What is awesome about Smart Apply, and where the value comes for our growers, Smart Apply ultimately will reduce that chemical that's being put on those trees or on that vine by only spraying where it's needed. And it does that. We'll start here at the top of the system here with our LiDAR. The LiDAR is really the eyes of the Smart Apply system. There is a laser inside this unit here. There's a mirror in there that's spinning, and that laser is doing a 270-degree scan around the sides of it here. It shoots up to about 50 meters in all directions, and as that laser is going out and broadcasting throughout that 270 degrees, it's collecting 24,000 data points a second. It's using those data points to create this digital blueprint of what that orchard or vineyard might look like. It's taking that information, sending it to our control box, where there's controllers inside of here that are ultimately telling which individual nozzles at the back of the sprayer where and when to fire. Maybe a quick little just tour of what else is going on up here. We have a John Deere Starfire receiver that's become part of the Smart Apply kit this year. This receiver is used to monitor speed as well as create mapping and other things within Ops Center. We have a blower fan here that's shooting a stream of air across the lens of the LiDAR to make sure that that's clean and there's no debris getting on the lens. We have stainless steel brackets here that are designed for each individual sprayer. So maybe I should have earlier mentioned that Smart Apply can be mounted to virtually any blast sprayer that's out there. So we don't care about the size of the sprayer. We fit Smart Apply to virtually any sprayer that's out in the market, and we do that using this bracket, kind of erector set type of system. This is all stainless to protect from rust and all the other chemicals that are being sprayed throughout the field. And then the last thing, maybe I'll show you the tablet real quick here, but part of the Smart Apply system that our growers get is this tablet. This tablet would more or less act as the display, and it does a lot of the processing for Smart Apply. We are working to get this to be a John Deere display in the next couple of years. For now, though, we have this pretty ruggedized tablet that our growers are using in their caps. From there here, I'll just take a walk through. We have there's a power cable here that connects to the power from the tractor, but from there the control box sends that signal to the individual spray nozzles at the back of the sprayer using this harness here that we typically route either under or at the side of the sprayer. It's important here to keep this harness out of the way of any branches or debris that might be in the orchard that would cut or sever that harness. These harnesses, I will say, have quite a bit of protection on them. You can see there's like a conduit around there. They're also over molded, and we'll show that as we get toward the back here, but that over molding allows those wires to stay intact as the machine is vibrating and chemicals kind of being thrown all over the place. That harness connects into a potted box back here, so that's the main power harness coming from the control box. It goes into this potted box here, and from here you can see the harnesses that then will communicate the signal to each control nozzle on the back of the sprayer. Before I get to the nozzles here, we do have a filter system that comes part of the Smart Apply system. This filtering system, the purpose of it is to keep all that debris out of the nozzles here. These solenoids are a little bit sensitive, and we don't want the debris to get in there. There's a plunger in there that's pulsing back and forth. We can pulse these up to 10 times a second, and as that plunger's being turned on and off, I'm going to make sure that we can keep as much debris out of the system as possible. So that gets us back here to the solenoids. On this system particularly, we have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13, 26 individual spray nozzles. Sprayers can come anywhere with as little as maybe 12 nozzles up to, we do systems upwards of 40 nozzles. This one here has 26 nozzles. We use T-jet solenoids. I mentioned that they pulse at about 10 times a second, and what that means is we're able to turn that chemical on and off up to 10 times a second, depending on what the system is seeing as it drives through that orchard or vineyard. Carina, is there anything else that you want to add on here that I might have missed, or some of your expert knowledge in working with Smart Apply over the last year and a half?
Some of the other options or optional options available are the pressure regulator, which for a turbo mist will be needed every time. We have a 1-inch bulb right there that will go with every kit for turbo mist.
All right.
That's it.
So I'm sure there's questions that are going to be out there. If you guys have questions, we love being able to show you all Smart Apply today. And if you have questions, please feel free to ask. We're happy to talk about blast spraying in general or the high value crop market. So thank you very much and have a good rest of the day.